Key red flags to cheating or infidelity involved in many marriages today include uncertain or unexplained change in behavior, a lot of secrecy, and emotional distance. At times, you can discover somebody you've been living with suddenly starts behaving differently, maybe to your family members, maybe to yourself, hiding their phones, being so reserved. These are some factors you need to put your eyes on. You need to lay your eyes on when you're in a relationship. When you start noticing certain things, some of these changes, know there's a problem somewhere. Though not all the time, but most of the time. In today's video, we are going to look at some of those reasons or some of those signs, those things you need to figure out once you start noticing in your relationship as fast as possible, because the rate of divorce is alarming and infidelity is 88% one of the reasons why so many marriages break up today. So we are going to look at some of those tips, some of those hints that leads to maybe infidelity and at the end of the day broken marriages. How can infidelity break up a relationship? I've seen relationships that have lived for years, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, but infidelity came and everything went down the dust. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Let's look at some of the red flags that you need to pay attention in your relationship. Once you start seeing some of these things, know there's probably a problem somewhere. And the first one I want us to look at, we are going to group them into three. We are going to look at the emotional aspect, we are going to look at the financial aspect, like general behavioral aspect. So when we look at emotional aspects, first thing you need to start paying attention in your relationship, when you start seeing some distances, like your partner starts reserving him or herself so much. When you see some changes in appearance, somebody who have been dressing in a particular style starts dressing suddenly in another style, or being so defensive, like you can ask a small question, instead of him or her giving you a straight answer, they take so much time to explain what you can't even lay hands on. Those are red flags. Imagine someone you have lived with for so many years, who have been so open, starts keeping secrets. Suddenly, change of password on your phone. Suddenly, when the phone starts ringing, you start dropping the call. Suddenly, you want to answer a simple call, you need to move away. Does that tell something to you? Oh yes, definitely. That is a red flag to tell you that something is definitely not going right. Let's look at the financial aspect. Sudden expenses starts coming in. Maybe in a month, you are spending about 50 or 100,000 on food. Very soon, this money is so small. Expenses, unnecessary expenses, unnecessary demands. Money you could manage becomes a problem when that same amount of money is being given to you. There is a problem somewhere. And for somebody who is wise, you need to start thinking about what isn't going on well. At times, money meant for other things are used for other items instead. Where is priority? Scale of preference? We don't work with it again. So what I'm telling you is, red flags in marriages are very important. Pay attention when you start seeing these signs, because the end results are not always favorable. Let's even go a little bit further with social aspects or psychological aspects. When you start seeing some distances from family, imagine in a situation whereby family was so welcome at your home, and later on one person starts saying, oh, I don't want to see your family member, or I don't want to visit. When somebody calls to visit, they start rejecting. Some of those family distances also are telling you something you need to pay attention to, because those are red flags. Family distance. Hadn't been is something that started from onset. You started noticing these distances. It's different. But imagine a situation where you're living with your spouse, everything is going so well, your family comes, their own family comes, but suddenly another person does not want to see family members of the other person. That is a red flag. Pay attention to this. Don't ignore. I'm telling you, don't ignore. The end results are not always very favorable. Some relationships or marriages break out because they ignore this little thing. They say, it's just family distance. Oh, it's just financial expenses. Oh, just want to maybe protect your phone from kids. Oh, this and that. But it is more than that. Let's look at some of the key reasons why most infidelity cases lead to divorce. Infidelity has become the order of the day in most couples today. It's like something that is running through their veins. Some people have even normalized it. Infidelity is the number one factor that can destroy any relationship, even if that relationship has been built for ages, for years. That single act is capable to destroy it in the twinkle of an eye. How does infidelity lead to break down in marriages? First, it destroys trust. Living with somebody, you trust this person, you believe in this person. After that particular act, are you going to have the same trust again for that person? The answer definitely is no. So the first thing that makes infidelity a marriage breaker is because it breaks trust. It destroys trust. No matter the degree or the level of trust that was built in that relationship, once infidelity strikes from both parties, that trust is gone. Rebuilding it is something else. It's difficult. We always say you can forgive, but can you forget? No. It is like trauma. It's like a wound that a scar will stay. So infidelity leads to divorce. 99%, honestly, because of the fact that it takes away the trust from both parties. After that, you need to also know that infidelity comes with a lot of emotional trauma. So many people get traumatized after they found out that their partners are cheating on them. The trauma is much. Emotional, physical. You are being tortured mentally. Imagine you living with somebody that you've built your trust, you've built your emotion, you've taken time to say, oh, this person is like this. And you come to find out that the reverse is true. It is going to torment you. It is going to torment your emotions. I have a friend who decided never to love again because of the trauma that came with infidelity in her relationship. Like each time she wants to open her heart for a new relationship, that particular one will come again. That particular one will always be there. It is like something that is ringing. Can you see the level of trauma somebody can go through because of that particular act? Tell me, how will you still stay with that person in the same roof, under the same roof after that? Practically impossible. So infidelity is not something to consider. The act itself is so deceitful. That is the backbone of lies. Lies telling. Don't expect the relationship to be the same as before, because it is just like telling the other person that I've been living with a liar. Yes, there's somebody you believe so much in. There's somebody you've worked together with, you've believed, you've trusted. That act is going to tell you, oh, you misunderstood him or her. This is a liar. The deceit is just too much. And one thing is not just about the deceit. One thing that most people would prefer to part their ways after infidelity is the fact that that same lie can still come back again and again and again. Remember, once done can still be redone. You can come and tell me, oh, you're sorry, oh, I forgive you, oh, this, that, oh, that. Yes. But do you know it is easy for the same act to repeat itself again? That's why most people prefer to walk away, because they know that this same thing is going to happen back and forth. So infidelity is just like a backbone of lies tellings, of deceit in that relationship you are building. Avoid it. If you want the relationship to stay, avoid it. The consequences will always be there. No matter how you struggle to amend them, they will never leave, they will never depart. If you have watched this video so far and you are interested in the topic, please give me a subscribe, like the video, share, drop a comment. What are some of the red flags that you need to pay attention in a relationship? What are some of those red flags that come to destroy marriages? What are some of those red flags that leads to infidelity and divorce? You know, both of them work together. When you ignore the red flags when they start showing up, you are gradually moving towards divorce. Because most of those red flags come along with infidelity. Though not all the time, but majority, 88% of them. Some red flags might be there. Some people may just want to be on their own. They decide just to distance themselves to be on their own. As well as somebody might say, oh, let me put this pin on my phone because I don't want the kids to play around my phone or use it anyhow. But another person is putting the pin because he or she does not want the partner to see. You see? So not every red flag is a call for alarm, though majority of them is a call for alarm. Thank you for watching this video. Don't miss my next video, because my next video we are going deeper and deeper into this topic. This is a topic I've decided to treat for some time because it is widely spreading. It is affecting both the young, the old, everybody. Marriage, divorce, infidelity, everything about marriage. Because the rate at which many marriages are being dissolved this day is alarming. People get married today, they dissolve it tomorrow. Why? You see people who have been married for 50 years, certainly they don't grow feelings for each other, they part their ways. It is alarming. This is a topic we need to discuss more often. Don't hesitate to drop your comments. Don't hesitate to chip in your contributions in the comment section. It is open for everybody. Let's build a better society. Let's build a future free of divorce. Let's build a future free of infidelity, free of cheating. We can do it. Together we can. Thank you for staying up to this moment. Subscribe to my channel for more. And until next time, stay blessed.